This tutorial is going to teach you about shipping and taxes. Now, for those who have been following our previous tutorials, you very well know we've covered so much, from setting up an account on Alibaba, verifying your account, product idea, product research, and all that, supplier verification. We covered that in the previous video, and that's where we stopped here. Okay, we covered supplier verification, and I went ahead and I told you how important supplier verification is. I told you the different methods of supplier verification, practically showing you examples. Now, you need to go back and watch some of those videos if you really want to connect the dots, if you don't have an idea. If you have an idea of where we are today, I welcome you to this tutorial, and we are going to continue from where we stopped. This time around, covering the last segment of this video, shipping and taxes. This is critically very important. It's very crucial that you understand shipping and taxes. If you don't, I can guarantee you, you will do all the first things we talked about very right, appropriately. But if you can't master shipping and taxes, then you end up again making losses or even losing your products, because at this point, you need to actually pay more attention for every step that you take. Because remember, you found a supplier and you're going to make payments. Now, those payments need to be done the right way. I'm going to take you to Alibaba here and show you something. But before, let me explain to you what we're going to cover in this tutorial. We're going to cover the shipping and taxes. Later on, we shall talk about different shipping methods for different products. Then we shall talk about taxes, how to calculate taxes, okay? Lastly, under the shipping methods, we shall look at the different shipping methods like air cargo and then sea cargo. I'll also give you some knowledge on what to consider when choosing this air cargo and sea cargo. Now, for now, before we dive into the shipping and taxes, let me shortly tell you how you can actually place in an order, okay? This is something that we're supposed to cover in the last tutorial. How do you place in an order? You remember we found a product, we've done our supplier verification, and we feel this supplier has all the things we need. He's a custom manufacturer, he's a pro verified supplier, 5 years on Alibaba, he's in the right province that we need him so that we save on the transportation fee. He deals in one line of product just to confirm his legitimacy or expertise in the field he's in. Reviews are all overwhelmingly good, and looking at the certification down here, it's really good. Looking at the countries he has supplied, which is very important, he supplies, this is Eastern Europe, Western Europe, and South Asia. Now, this is a good sign as well, because remember, some of these countries, their quality in terms of quality standards are a bit high. So by a supplier supplying in those countries, it literally means his quality is also equally good. So I can also trust this supplier as well. So looking down here, there is really everything to confirm to us that this supplier is the right one. Okay, now we come back. We can now from here choose to contact them through chat, okay, or we can send an inquiry. If you know the product you want already, you can just tap into chat immediately and then contact the supplier. If you don't know the name of the product, you can go back to the product itself, then I will show you how to do that. But for now, if it was me, I would tap into this chat here or send an inquiry about the product. But to simplify the process for you, you can come back to the product here, this product here, and then look out at the side here where they are saying start order, add to cart, or chat now. Now, if you want to start an order immediately and you're confident you don't want any other inquiry because you confirmed everything is legit, well and good. For me, as a businessman, I feel like I can talk to this supplier and perhaps even get better deals, okay? Like discount, because I'm likely going to purchase maybe more pieces of this. So instead of just starting an order where I'm going to place in an order, I come to chat now. When you tap on chat now, give it some time and you should be able to actually open this message or the chat window. So literally you can see immediately I'm able to contact the supplier. You see that? I'm able to contact the supplier. Now, something I forgot to tell you before we come out, I'm going to come back here, but I want you to see this. When you see these prices here, okay? Here are different prices. They are showing you a price of 47,300 something. They are showing you a price of 52,000. They are showing you a price of 56,000, and then a price of 61,000. Now, People always get confused and they get excited over something they don't know. When the prices here depend on how much pieces you're buying from the supplier. For example, if you're buying above 1,000 pieces of this very light here, you'll get each piece at 47,314. Does that make sense? If you buy these pieces of this light between 500 to 999, you will get these very products or these pieces each light at 52,000. This one here, it will apply if you buy 500 to 999. If you buy between 100 to 499, you buy at 56,777. Now, for me who is going to buy between 10 and 99, this is the amount I'm going to pay, okay? 61,508. So this one should tell you exactly how much you're going to pay for each piece. Because if you have the capital to buy all this, which I would advise, if you qualify in a certain product, buy it in bulk and get better orders, because there you're able to sell at a profit. But now that you're going to buy less, between 10 to 99, you can now buy at 61. This is the price you consider, okay? So for me, I'm expecting this. Even when I'm negotiating in the inbox, I'll talk about this, because I'm likely to buy maybe 10, 20, 50 pieces of this thing here. So after that, I'll come down here and say chat. Open up a chat window, or the chat chat window, and then inbox. Down here you can see I'm able to inbox. This is the name of the person who is working upon me. He's called Luna. No, this is Tian Mei. This is the name of the shop or the store. So I'll just come and say hello. I'm interested in this product, and then send that, okay? Sometimes if they are already online, they will repeat it, they will reply you immediately. If they're not online, of course, it will take some time, but at least just know I've started the conversation. Then from here, once he replies me, I'll be able to get back. Yeah, he has sent something here. Great to hear about your interest. Could you please share the purchasing quantity? Also, do you have any specific requirements for our product? So as you can see, I was lucky that immediately I texted, he was on and he actually replied immediately. Sometimes you may remember the time zone. Sometimes it is day here in China, it's maybe night. You understand? They are off work, and here you're on. It's during your day. So for now, I think time is so good that he's online. So he's saying, "Great to hear about your interest. Could you please share the purchasing quantity? Also, do you have any specific requirements for our product?" Specific requirements? Yes, you have. This is what I was telling you now. Remember when we checked on Jumia? This I will take you back. This product here, for those who watched the other part of product specification and product search, product idea, we found out that this product is limited in functionality. Now, our supplier is asking us, do we have any specific requirements? I will say yes. I will say, how many quantities? Number one, I will say, I will not mention the quantities. For me, this is upon you, but now this is how I do it. I don't yet mention the quantity because we haven't argued upon the price. Instead, I want to first know, is he able to supply what I want? I saw the product that's already in my country. I want to bring a better product. So when he asks about the specific requirements of our product, I will say, I need a LED light that I need a LED, I can say video light. I need a video light with RGB functionality. And smart. Oh, I can just say I need a smart video light. A smart video light with RGB functionality. Okay, if I want to be so brief, but I can go ahead and also add in a lot of stuff. Quantity Quantity, it will depend. If you have the money to buy more, well and good. But now, given that I'm working with this supplier for the very first time, and I don't know him, whereas everything about his profile is so amazing, if I still have some kinda, yeah, we've got some response here. He's saying our product has RGB functionality controlled via app plus remote control. Could you please share the purchasing quantity and your receiving location? You see how smooth everything is. So from here, I can say my quantity is maybe for the starters. Since that everything is at 60 something, let's go back here, 61 something. I will say I need 10 because I'm assuming if I can negotiate and they give me at 60, just saying, I don't know if I'm lucky, but if I can convince and say maybe I need 60, that's something with 600,000, that means I should be able to get 10 pieces of this. So I said 10 pieces, okay, 10 pieces. Then I'll ask, how much is each? Well, as if I don't know exactly, something like how much is each. So I want to start my negotiation skill. This is for another day. For those who want to know more about this, you should be able to actually watch out for the upcoming videos. But now I want to keep the video short because it may take time to answer this, okay? But definitely I was giving you a catch or a snip into what you understand. Great, your order meets our minimum order quantity. We will calculate the best price. What's your purchasing purpose? I also check shipping costs and get back to you. So you can see it's really smooth. It's really smooth. This supplier, I can say he knows what he's doing. Our product meets your requirements with RGB functionality controlled via app remote control. Since you're ordering 10 pieces, which matches our minimum order quantity, we will calculate our best competitive prices for you. What is your purchasing purpose? Now, be technical here. You could say you for resale, but for me, I'm going to be honest with them and tell them I am launching. I'm just launching. I will tell them I'm launching an online store, or I'm launching a store where I'm going to be able to sell some of these products here. To give them that mind that I'm going to be a long-term customer, which is true. I think I work with these people here. So I give them that mindset that they can give me better rates for this first-time purchase. Then I make more money, I can come back to them, keep the relationship going. So the asking is very important. Minimum order quantity is MOQ. That means that is the least amount of product they're able to sell out. For them, I think it's around 10. That's the minimum order quantity. So I will tell them purpose for sale. I'm launching an online store. Or I can just say I'm launching a store dealing in content creation gear, phone accessories, something like that. Just give a background of myself. Phone accessories, productivity tools, etc. So this gives them an idea that I can literally be their potential. I can say tripod stands, okay, etc. Something like that. Then hit enter. Let's see what he has to say. But we shall come back to this later on. I want to keep the video very short, okay? And if you really want to know how to do the bargaining thing or the negotiation professionally, make sure you hit me up in my inbox. I'll be able to take you through some of those skills, okay? But literally, I can tell you, we are going to have a good working relationship with this supplier here. Then he says, I would like to recommend this product if it doesn't meet your needs. Could you help to share more requirements? You understand? So he's recommending something already, which is a bit more expensive, okay? But this is very practical. I'm so happy that it's happening because you're going to find suppliers who are skilled at their game. They want to switch you from what you want to what they want you to buy, because it's even maybe, yeah, it's better. I can see I've used these lights before. They are very good, but they are a bit expensive. As you can see, it's up to 200 something, 200 something, 212,000. Now, if you buy this, of course, you will need the other soft box, something like that. So I will go back and tell him, I will go back and be honest and tell him, for now, I will just say maybe my budget is I'm on budget and I just want to get variety. Perhaps variety, sorry, I want to get variety, these products. You see, I'm sounding polite, I'm sounding that I know what I want, I'm on budget and want to get variety of these products. Though, thanks for the recommendation. Now, that paints a picture that you're willing to really work, okay? To work with these people here long term. So I'll stop here and then send them this. This gives you a rough idea of what I'm talking about. So for now, I'll first close this conversation and we move ahead and finish our tutorial, because it may take us longer. We shall come back to this. For those who want to know more about that, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. We shall be able to engage more and know how we can actually get better premium prices. There is a lot that I haven't covered into the conversation with the supplier, but definitely I feel I'm going to land a very good price with these guys here because, yeah, I love them. So from there, coming back to our board, we are done contacting the supplier. Now, just imagine that we have succeeded on a price and they are willing to ship my product, or I'm going to pay. For the payments, I'm going to take you through something here. For the payments with this supplier, I want to pretend that I want to make an order, okay? As you can see, I can come here to where there's an order. I want to show you the payments, but mostly if you contact them through chat now, at the point of paying, I recommend and I suggest that you ask them to give you a certain link that is covered by trade assurance, because for them, they have this trade assurance thing. I saw it somewhere here. They have trade assurance. It is down here, okay? So that means you ask them to give you a link, payment link that is covered by trade assurance. So, but I want to show you the payment details here. If I say start order, I want to show you the different payment details that you can use to pay. Shipping fee. There is something I want you to be careful with. If you see a lot of these are 10 items, okay? The shipping fee has been put as well. But remember, I'm not interested in this shipping fee, and as you can see, it is way higher, actually doubling the amount we are paying. I don't need this. This is what scares most of you, okay? But I don't need this because I have an address that I'm going to send to these guys. So for me, I tell these guys, remember we have talked in the inbox, I've told him I can pay this amount for the products and I'll only need you to send them to my shipping address. So that means when I'm paying here, I only pay the 600. But don't use this way. Go to the inbox and they will send you a link that is already directing you to pay only 600 something for all the products. So this, I just want to show you the different payment methods, and there should be so many here. I want to just show you something here. There are so many methods here. Should wait a bit. Yeah, for me, I normally use my Visa account, my card, and it's always working from. But you can use mobile money, you can use your virtual card, MasterCard, and all that stuff. So I just showed you how you can make payments. One of the ways is to use your bank account, your debit card. But we don't want this. I was just showing you something here. We are going to go back. because for the payments, you've seen how to do it. You go into the inbox, talk to the supplier, then literally they get you what you want. And tracking your product, once you do what? Once you place in your product, there is always an interface that allows you to track your product. As you can see here, I've ordered, perhaps if I make payment, I'll come to dispatch here. After the dispatch, I can come to wait for the delivery. This delivery means it has reached my shipping agent's warehouse, okay? Then I can now come and review their what? Their store. So the delivery shipping agent takes over from here. The supplier stops here. So that's how cool it is. You can cancel the order. I'm going to cancel this for now because I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to buy really. It's okay. I'm going to leave it here. Let's go back and I show you something. I don't want to make this video so long. I want us to cover, by the way, I think these are 20 minutes already. So we are going to cover the next tutorial of shipping and taxes in the next tutorial. Please allow me. I don't want to keep this video so long. Today, we are covering how to inbox suppliers and how to actually negotiate prices. Something I wasn't covering on that. So let me give you something small as well as a bonus. For those who are into business and you want to resell these products. For example, if you're selling on your own online store, maybe you're selling on Jumia, this is what you do. If you want to use crystal clear products, are pictures that are very clean and will definitely attract suppliers, buyers. You come here. There's an extension I have in my interface here, allows me to download good quality photos and videos from Alibaba for my own advertising. So you can see, you can have images, you can have description images. All these images down here will be downloaded to your store. As you can see them, they should be downloaded and you can use them to advertise your product. How cool is that? So definitely for your account, it may not have this, But for me, if I click download all, you're going to see the magic happening. I'm going to receive all those products in my storage, and I should be able to use them later on when advertising this very product once it arrives. That's how cool it is. If you want to know some of these things, please, as you can see here, we are actually downloading them, 3 out of 18 photos. So these are the kind of photos you need to actually use when advertising your product. You see, they are very cool. They can literally get you clients, land you clients. You don't want to invest time into taking photos of the product once it arrives because you may not be that professional at the moment. Yeah, that's another bonus I gave you. So I'm going to stop with this tutorial from here. Please, I know I had promised to cover this shipping and taxes thing, but allow me cover it in the next tutorial. Please and please, because this video has already gone out of time. Let me know if you want me to cover anything in particular in the upcoming videos. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do subscribe so that you are able to be notified once we upload the next episode of this tutorial. Lastly, as always, consider giving it a thumbs up because I really appreciate your support for the channel. I appreciate we are slowly growing, and I love the growth. I love the community. Thank you for supporting the channel in various ways, subscribing, liking the videos, commenting, sharing with the colleagues. I really appreciate that. With that said, peace. Let me see you in the next one.